We must rest, though the sun is still up. "'Twas a certain sorcerer who left the deepest impression. Never have I seen such nimble use of magic. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
The trial of archery is nigh. If we would bear witness, we must first go to the ruins where Seglindor trains. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Good day, sir.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
I quite agree. Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover. Over here, if you please.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemies.
One of us has been drenched! I grant you lightning's fangs. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Let me get that.
Would you mind coming over here?
I can't imagine you're in need of a peace. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Fight on, and victory shall be ours. A result to be proud of.
As a matter of fact, ours is a party of women, by and large. And yet no two of us are the same.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push? Over here, if you please. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard.
Not bad.
Focus. The battle continues.
Well said. Would you mind coming over here?
Is that a statue I espy, over yonder? We ought to take a closer look.
Come on! Don't drag this out! Come on! Don't drag it!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Over here, if you please. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Here we are.
You've come. Shall we be off? Follow me, and pray take care not to fall behind. One can easily lose their way here.
The sacred arbor will be a sight to behold, I'm sure. Let us trust in Sir Glindor to see us there.
We ought to follow close behind.
Here we go again. We fight. To arms! By your leave. Tis pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
Right you are. Allow me, Master. This foe shall fall by my hand.
There can be no harm in bringing this over.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Well done. Women as a moth to a flame. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Some of it takes place. I train every day.
But not at the expense of my youth.
Fanamo anan miniano.
Fear not. I'll think of something.
El, alla carilm, ilmen elote falomentarin nun fir, nambawe, elelia javtolme? Nandeu in morteren ecialis, nun fir ananduine, fanamone matiene lismelto.
Isilrod vane nun lia casinque erenon. Lia fendel nar salma vi fir orne fa indelrin.
Alla carilm fionoaro osto urne.
Oh, but this one comments Elvish. Impressive. I suppose I needn't summarize my conversation with Luamir just now then, if your companion interpreted for you. Now, come. The place the trial should be held is just up ahead.
Menel fir linka. Cassian.
We need not words to show our intentions. The elves may come to trust us if we prove ourselves indeed.
The elves are a people worth befriending, if we can but find a way to soften their hearts.
The trial of archery shall be held here. I bid you wait just a moment while I prepare my entry. But I've just noticed. Where are all the custodians? They ne'er leave their posts. Could it be aught amiss?
Nenwen mor Iwanon. Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Martir fa nun fionor, minas vena eralote. Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Kiriando anmindor hiroth?
No. Darren? I cannot stand idly by while my sister is in peril. My friend, if e'er I've had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. I beg of you to join me in my sister's rescue. There is no time. I shall mark the location of the ogre's den upon your map. Make haste. Her life hangs in the balance.
Very well. I shall return. I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. We must find my sister and save her from the ogre's clutches.
Beninume, mormartir teel adaka kiriandio.
Tayel ni sil arin fel. Nun morivin wi alcarwa menelume. Lis anandor lumtena.
Nando infa echialis, pelinolwende, sinde, soron, aiele alvekil.
Moriven fendernar itarondo vani. Falis tulia fuenenumin osto taralia osto telpe. Lungtene nun we fa atacher.
The cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
I am well aware of the particulars. Wolves, Master!
Here, strike lightning on your tongue.
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered. We have yet to explore all the corners of this place. It would be a shame if aught were overlooked. Let us know if we can be of assistance.
Excellent. I could have done no better.
I nearly did a feat of Mars.
Splendid. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead...
I will protect you.
You hold the enemy, and I shall strike them down. A wise strategy. Let me get that.
Arbaheart, preserve me. 'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father battles the ogre while my sister is clutched in his fist. But there is still hope, if I act quickly. Listen well, friend. I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds its attention. The moment the ogre relinquishes my sister, I ask that you lead her to safety. I have ne'er attempted to strike a target so distant before. E'en the trial of archery does not demand such a feat. Yet, for the sake of my sister, my arrows must fly true. Pray, keep Darren out of harm's way. We must make our escape, and quickly.
Master, we must carry Miss Darren to safety.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy doomed. That's not necessarily easier to counter.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you. We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why. Each to their own?
We've scoured the place from top to bottom. I very much doubt that.
Choppers, Master!
Oh, my heart. There can be no gladder tidings in all the world. Words shall ne'er suffice to express my gratitude, friend. None of this would have been possible if you had not gifted me this bow. You are my sister's savior. I am forever in your debt.
Eteler, le affermor el dalia eralotte.
Finlenar.
Karilm ilmen arcael. Silfa nambawe nun kalael alame. Angadur sindi. Kemenindor kanyan irils aldekar. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne. Eteler, le affermor el dalia eralotte. Ondovana alvekil, eteler ne anler ailame. Lungtena peli telume, ane martir, tindume ingarina fa alme alcarwa? Nenwen mor aiwanon, artahir curir, morfa erando, amanda kill. Kiriando anmindor hiroth, arta hir kurir, morfa erando, amanda kill. Vanelin hyror soron, sorne an famelton, nullis amanda kill angadur femor. Kasinke telpi nun finaler, lera ne fir heranon, anne arta her firnis.
Finlenar, lungdena we firn osto. My gratitude to you knows no bounds, friend. 'Twas your kindness that altered my plight as much as this bow. Not only are you my sister's savior, but mine as well. By the by, if you are as passionate about mastery of the bow as I am, perhaps you might speak with my father. His experience ought to be of benefit to you.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Lungtena fi oyo.
Kalael alame, karilm ilmen arkael. Aidalia anandor, nun lintan. Heror anne oja fermor, anendune falumtena? Palan hjarmenran, lis fa arnefane. Artehar lis manasvana, fui numen alekan. Elorato ala, nun mor artaher. Firnis an erumar isilrod et peller, lera aetena. Laicasar an ils findemunt in ciel. Nefanamo lis Kiriandio mor erlot. Iav stir lalasta, nun falesmir magananon, anamor lis turculion ecialis.
We succeeded in rescuing Ms. Darren. Our efforts are sure to have earned the trust of the Elven people.
Splendid.
This grimoire is for sale near Miss Trisha's abode, according to the list. I have an idea of which shop she might have meant. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling. Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
How many of their ilk must we defeat? Well done, Master. Coming, Master! You must remain calm, else all will be lost. Don't withdraw to women as a moth to a flame. I want you lying down. It seems we have enraged our foes. I will appease the French to our advantage.
We cannot break it from this side.
True enough.
Let me get that. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? I can destroy that if need be. Might I be of assistance? Out of the cave at last.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Indeed, you are correct.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes, I know the place. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
I say we set out at once.
Battle is upon us! That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
We have arrived. The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Indeed, you are correct. "'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire."
Morfindelna.
Nea fer morfin in tarma. Afir pere in minisbana.
Ayul, fanamo ne metane. Fa al carwa sil non via palang. My teme fear milto.
Arefa. Nambao.
Elelote an fear ananduin. Mormate fa elecano. Osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust? I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Akayel fil Kalawin nun li arama. Arume fa in Itarond, etele el dalia nun we. Nefurnis avakil. Finantai. Morfanenwen alkawa.
Nun lia tilmo. Nun we ondo aninke lia vani alvekil. Kiarmen ran soron.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way.
do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot? I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Would you mind coming over here? Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
This way, Master. Over here, if you please.
Look there. I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
You can count on me to watch over your hours of repose. I will endeavor to deal with any threats ere they disturb you.
What's this? We're under attack. This is what we must be vigilant.
That was a skillful bit of theory. You do your vocation proud. Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they?
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
Follow me, if you would.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. Would you mind coming over here?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I shan't let you harm me. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You must wait. Over here, if you please. Tis this way.
Really now. What are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover.
Eat your vegetables.
Say, have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
Well met.
There's much needs doing. Wish I could go on an adventure.
Oh, got to keep moving. Lest I fall asleep.
There's no easy thing. Making
I'd fain hear you speak on any subject, friend. Might I beg a favor of you? Oh, I see. I expect you must be busy.
Everyone always insisted on
I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
We shall remain here.
Wait for the new equipment coming.
My shift's done. I'm off to the tavern.
This is beyond me.
Sort of import ever happens here.
Got to focus. My head will roll if horse goes awry.
Best quality a soldier can have.
My knees have been acting up of late.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been, or Jesus arisen is false, or have you proof that you are arisen? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin by that mark. 'Twould seem 'tis This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them. And what befell him? Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, tell me, does that ring any bells? Oh, to think such a place existed. Guide me outside, then, if you can deliver me from this pit.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
Have a little faith in yourself.
Do not test me.
It is good to be reunited.
This should be far enough. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand. We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
Right you are.
What brings you here?
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
Tis good to see you are well.
Let me get that.
I can't go on like this.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
There's got to be something fun to do.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
It's past time I attended to I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
Ale would taste twice as fine here.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
Now, where was I bound again?
There's not I love more than a saucy rumour.
Seems my feet always lead me here.
Might be predicament.
such peace.
Wait for the new equipment.
Reigned it is our duty to see this peace protected.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. Here we are. I shall wait. We shall await you here, Master.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Boots. If they only knew. They wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of... Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to... Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not... 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth... But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace... Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis...
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
done by dusk.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Such quietude is a blessing.
This is quite a quandary.
Those new recruits would barely lift their
I'd sooner
swords.
stay out of battle. Very.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho, ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is, and 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd. I've more time than I know how to spend.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right in.
Oh, could use a rest. Look, as long as you think.
Whatever am I to do?
Greetings. Faring well, I hope.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a home.
Feels eerie all about.
Well met, sir.
Welcome.
What's this all about?
Reckon I could best any of these lumps in a square.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Where's
The roads at your...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain ere more use. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take...
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. We're here, Master.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
If 'tis an obscure text we seek, methinks Magistrate Waltar is our best hope. His knowledge of tomes is unparalleled. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do. If I could, I'd never.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
I can't go on like this.